And now we're really into the adorable part. This is Alex Leach with CG Magazine, and we are going to be playing Long Live the Queen. Now, we're a little late to the party on this one. This game's been out for a while, but it's a fun little game, and we're going to give it a shot. Guiding the princess herself, right here, through the rigors of preparing to become queen after her mother is dead. Now, you know, very anime-ish style game, kind of cutesy thing, but covered over by a lot of horrifying deaths that can occur to you, depending on the rigors of courtroom life or just fantasy world occurrences. So let's take a look here into it. Let's just start right into the game. And the character's father right there, Mr. Jocelyn, King Dowager Duke of Calories. Okay. We can just go through this dialogue. I won't repeat what they're saying. Like, you can just read it yourself. It works out fine. So we're starting off on a great note right now. We're starting off just with the character's mother's dead, and everything is just absolutely fantastic for her, I'm sure. So she doesn't look particularly happy at all. And a little bit of feels right at the beginning. I'm always happy with that. Get to deal with, start off on a happy note. It's always great. Yep. Onto the. So we're right into it, and yes, I have in fact played this before. I'm not going to go through the entire tutorial for everybody, but I will point out every single thing, that this is just the main room. This is who we're playing, and she doesn't look pretty happy. Well, her mom's just dead, so that's kind of a downer. Let's take a look. Oh man, we've got a lot of skills here. Now, the premise of this game is we've got this little bit of time here, and we've got to actually survive about a year until we are to be crowned. And in order to do that, we're going to have to keep up our education, keep reading, keep learning our skills, and deal with stuff as it comes, because, you know, despite the fact that we're just not quite crowned yet, we are at the point where we have to take responsibility, and we have a lot of different skills. We have the social skills here, and each skill has a sort of sub-tree and then three sub-categories that reflect different elements. And these get checked at random parts in the story. The story is effectively fixed, but there's a lot of different branches, a lot of different options. So, we got royal demeanor, we've got our socials, we got our physicals, which are things like agility, weapons, athletics, you know, physical stuff going around. Stuff like combat and whatnot. You've got your intellectual, which is the most expansive one, which covers everything from history to intrigue, medicine, economics. Always important for a queen to have economics, especially a demon queen. We're not one of those, but you know, always a good thing to take. And military, which is what we're gonna go with. Now, I did forget to mention, we are gonna be trying a all-cruelty playthrough. We are going to try to be as horrible as possible and see how far we can get. I mean, we're not going to be absolutely baby-eating. We're going to be pragmatic about it, but we're going to see how cruel we can be and see if we can survive long enough. And that's all this is about, is survival. People call this kind of the visual novel Dark Souls. I don't think it's quite comparable, but we'll take a look at it here. We've also got the mystical skills. Faith, which is just all religious stuff, meditation, divination, lore. We've got lumen stuff, which is magic. We've got different things in magic, and we can't actually teach ourselves that yet. And and it also lists up here conveniently our mood and how this mood affects our skills. Like, certain skills are just harder to do whenever you're depressed, like expression, animal handling, or like you're sort of more attuned to expressing yourself, like poetry and whatnot, and you have more of an empathy with animals, but you're not really good at training your royal demeanor, you're not really good at practicing conversation, and you're not going to be good at athletics. This is our mood system. This changes mostly every day we get a chance. Every day effectively we get a chance. Week effectively we get a chance to do a little leisurely time, and that'll change how this works. Events will change how this works. Generally change how we look. Outfit is actually important. This is not just something for showing off cute outfits on a pink-haired princess. This actually has stat effects. Wearing a different outfit does something different. We've only got the standard one right now, so we're not going to be checking something out for a while. You can also log everything. You've got your menu, standard stuff, and this is where we got to go. We pick which classes we have in our mornings and which classes we have in our evenings. And now I'm thinking we're gonna go with military intelligence. We're gonna be a tyrant. So let's go with strategy and logistics as our starter. And moving over here, it shows week 1 in the morning. We increase our strategy, and it shows up here a little blurb that shows what we've learned and kind of the basic information. I like that. Kind of gives you more of an idea of what your character is going to be knowing. And so we learned a bit about strategy. And now we're learning a bit about logistics, you know. Well on our way to be a horrible general, tiny general. Kind of a Napoleon Chan right here. Right. Lots of noise outside. Cousins, aunt and uncle. Ooh, we have actual family. And they seem pretty happy they seem pretty comforting in our moment of pain. So, that's, something bad is probably going to happen to her. This usually happens in these kind of games. The most adorable one almost always gets horribly killed. And we're happier because people have come to talk to us. Lovely. And now to decide what we want to do with our lives. We can visit our father. These events change every week depending on the situation. We can visit our new friend who just showed up. We can go attend a service at the church. We can do all this different stuff. Now we're gonna want to get more angry if we're gonna do a lot of military stuff. We're gonna want to get really pissed off, and we're also gonna want to get kind of willful. So let's just go with sneaking out. We're gonna have a little bit of rebellious streak here and see how that works out. Now, keep in mind, just as a note, I have played this before pretty extensively, but it's been a while since I played it, so I forget a lot of elements, particularly a lot of synergies. And you can plan out pretty much everything on this. You can just plan absolutely everything about your life to get exactly the result you want. But it's more fun if you actually don't know what you're coming into. It's more fun to kind of bungle through it, just like everything in life. And let's take a look at skills now. Alright, we're better at these things. We're also still depressed, because that's how life is. And we'll just stick with the same thing. We'll stick with the same thing for now. See how we can do this. Top level play here. And something's happening outside. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, bit of drama. Drama's fun. Dun dun dun. And so we have to decide a little bit about the fate of this Duchess, who apparently is a mage. So we have to decide whether or not, you know, we're gonna send her away. Our character's mom died. Died because of this kind of magic. Our dad doesn't like her, so we'll just get her out of here. We can arrest her. We can just shove her in the dungeon and punish her for being what she is. And that sounds like it's a totally good option that will not bite us in the ass in the slightest. But or we can let her stay and learn her dark and great powers. Yeah, we want to be powerful. We want to be really powerful. And her dad just folds. Yeah, he knows which side of which side his bread is buttered on. Let's talk to our new friend. Oh, what? We need a crystal for magic now? We're getting some lore here. Yeah, this is actually the chain of events that gets us the ability to learn magic, and I just really like the idea of being a mage and everything, so it's kind of the way we want it to go. Yeah, passed down from generations. Of course they have a crystal. And then we get a little graphic thrown at us. Looks pretty cool. Pretty magical girlish. Aw, don't get to touch the cool crystal. Wait a minute. So it stays with you until you die. Is this Magical Girl Highlander? I always love that. All right, I'm convinced. Let's learn a little bit, and we're gonna pop in some naval strategy. Now, as a note, you can only train up to 50% in each skill, class skill, until you get above 30 in all three, and then it will break kind of that, and you can go up to 100, and it will help you. So, actually, let's check our skills briefly. We're still depressed, so this is not going to actually change anything. Let's just learn naval strategy. Boats. Boats are going to be important this year. We haven't been talking to our friend, so she's just there. Standard girly stuff. Always good. Keep ourselves sane. What? Wait. No, it's another dun-dun-dun moment. Something's at my feet. Let's hold still. Just listen to it. No, and we didn't have the composure to do it, so we're not gonna actually do that. We're gonna look down and notice a snake in the grass. Oh no. Oh dear. I told you. Told you it was going to be bad for her. Yeah, we kind of need a doctor here. Or you can treat her yourself, despite having no obvious medical knowledge or not having expressed any medical knowledge beforehand. Yeah, that's great. You're so good at this. Yeah, we travel in the medieval society with your friend. You know, I almost think there's something up here. I almost think that there's a ulterior motive involved in this. Yep. No kidding. No kidding, someone tried to kill me. It's almost as if you're royalty and you're in a moment where the actual crowned monarch is dead. I'll just talk to my father now. So just after that, we're gonna try to get our magic now. Givey. Yeah, despite the fact that you agree with me entirely with the Duchess, why didn't you just kick her out? You're such a consistent human being. And our mood is actually improved. We are a much more willful individual. We're much happier, which means we're better at intrigue, we're better at military, which is what we've been learning this whole time, and we're better at lumen senses. So, let's actually train up a little bit of intrigue this time. Let's just break into intrigue. We're going to want some internal affairs of foreign intelligence. This is good. I'm going to just point out something. Is certain skills actually don't get checked as much as others. Certain skills get checked a lot. And I find intrigue and whatnot do... I'm sorry, I clicked a little too quickly there. I'll try to keep that up. Every once in a while, you'll just get really quick to push through it. And you won't give people time to read stuff, so... Everything is quieter, sort of normal life, worried about your friend. I know nothing of poison, so, you know, there's a little bit of knowledge that can come into that. You can probably figure something out if you actually knew things. Or you can just assume guardian angels, because that works. So, let's keep up with this little drama here. So, we're just going to inform our friend. Yeah, we don't have time to wait for that. We want our powers now. Okay. Now, so apparently we're supposed to do something about it. Yeah, okay, it's apparently up to us to get our crystal out of the vault. Otherwise, we must take drastic action. I'm gonna try. Alright, mood. We are really willful here. Like, this one, we are somewhat depressed and whatnot, but always the best skill will always apply. And you can balance them all out, but it's completely pointless and it doesn't last. Alright, so... this is actually not good, if I remember correctly. We'll see in a second, but we might have to change our mood slightly if we're going to get that crystal with any expediency. So let's just focus on intrigue and military for now. Let's just focus on that. We'll not worry too much about this. We're just going to go with the same thing as yesterday. Alright. Oh, let's see, a little bit of backstory up here. Apparently, your maternal uncle's wife claimed kinship to an old line and couldn't verify the lineage, and just a bunch of relation stuff in internal affairs. Nice little background story, and we're getting bonuses because of our willfulness. And we're talking about foreign affairs. A domain of Senjia across the Sea of the West has been steadily increasing its size. Controls a massive amount of the coastline. So this is all important stuff. Alright, couriers have arrived from the Duke. Alright, they brought a letter and a gift. Condolences of death, deeply regret, best wishes, blah blah blah. And a beautiful necklace. And we put it right on and fail our courtly manners. You know, I'm starting to feel like we're like our princess is not going to make it very far in life. All right, let's see if we can temper ourselves a little bit. We're going to make ourselves a little yielding, which will cancel out our willfulness, but it'll make us more depressed and pressurized. So we're going to sit on the court. Oh dear, now we're scared. We are now afraid, so we get a bonus to our agility and faith, which are neither skills that we actually need, but we lose the ability to train in intrigue and military without a penalty. So that wasn't exactly what I wanted, but if you don't remember it, that sometimes happens. Let's try something. I'm starting to remember something that we should do. Let's go to our classes and let's learn a little bit of economics, and this will actually help us later with military and intrigue because they are intelligence skills, and you do get a bonus for your total amount of intelligence skills for learning, so it just exponentially builds on itself. Let's teach ourselves some accounting. Yeah, let's learn how to be an accountant. We're going to need this if we're going to run a military. Alright. Familiar figure, the Duchess. Oh. Well, it's that kind of game. Yep, let's just be completely oblivious to the subtext of this. Dun dun dun. Someone is spying on us. Should we panic? 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 Yeah. Now we look paranoid. Isn't that lovely? I really wish we could see our current, we can see our current mood. Never mind. We can actually see our current mood here, so we can plan out what we want to do. I honestly want to be less afraid, so I'm looking for a way to get rid of that. I'm going to visit the treasury, actually. Okay, so basically we can't actually do something, and as you can see there are a world presence check and a economics check shot by, so we can't actually do anything with that. So they won't move, we don't have enough skill, so we gotta work on that. We know what we're looking at, and we're back to willful, so that's gonna make economics harder. That kind of sucks, and it's gonna make actually the things we need harder, so kind of a problem. Let's just try to break out of intrigue right now. We're going to get ciphering. To be perfectly frank, ciphering is not a very good skill. I've only seen it checked once in the game, so I'm pretty sure we can avoid it. But it teaches us a few little things about ciphering. It teaches a little bit about substitution ciphers, all that stuff, fun little things. And we've unlocked a new outfit because we've broken the 30 rank one, and we can't see it until we're done this little event. Yeah, we're not exactly very elegant, so we just got crushed by a maid. Punish! How dare you? How dare you exploit my clumsiness? Gotta be a supervillain. I want to be more angry. Notice how we get angrier whenever we do this. So we're just gonna get angrier and more willful. And we're gonna have to temper that, though. This is not exactly going as planned, but nothing ever does. Let's try out that new outfit. Yeah, we now have a cat suit. Oh boy. Yeah. Monocle that... I was kind of surprised when I first saw this. This is a little weird, but we get better at these skills, so that's cool. And let's train up our military, because I'm expecting we're probably going to be at a war soon, so... just going to look at this quickly again. Glance. Alright. We'll just do the standard thing. Train it. I'm sorry about that. And now I can tour the barracks on weekends. Open up new stuff to do on the weekend. Ooh, someone wants crowdfunding. Yes, we don't have infinite money. This may, in fact, be important later. And he doesn't have a picture because he's not important. And that's our currency. That's a decent amount of money. We have to assemble the metal and a factory to mold and cast type to make books. So we're basically trying to invent the printing press, which is kind of an important thing for civilization. But since we don't have enough production and trained, the princess doesn't care and is not interested. So we don't even get the choice. Alright, we are going to go to the tour of the barracks, which will give us less willful, which is what we want, and more pressurized. Now this will actually change depending on what we're doing. This will, depending on our mood, different events in the weekend will actually change how they affect your mood, which is kind of a cool little thing. It means you can play with it. We have 10 battalions under our command. 10 dudes. 10 battalions of guys. And those will go down very quickly. Alright, well, back to the military. Let's do now. The morning and evening class are important because if you break the barrier in the morning, it will actually allow you to go past it in the evening. So you always want to pick the lowest one in the morning. Always good. Alright, we're gonna just strategy this up. Alright, we have unlocked a new outfit. And we have learned things about battle terrain and whatnot. Oh, and this is someone new. This guy, I can tell this guy's kind of a jerk already. Banyan, Duke of Marie. Sympathy's years, he sometimes forget his own mother will be never coming back. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, thanks for making me depressed, jerk. And... let's see here. If you hear something over this, our building is just having a little bit of thing where it's setting off its fire alarm every once in a while. We'll see if we can actually do that. I'm actually going to pause this for a second just to see if this stops, so if there's just a sudden cut in the audio, that's why. Alright? Sorry about that. I'm sorry for the audio guy for having to deal with that, but we're going to try this a shot. Alright, when we last left our heroine, she's dealing with some smarmy jerk. Let's see. Okay, so there's some problems here with, oh dear. Alright, we're back again, and hopefully there won't be another fire alarm. We'll see if Joe wants to leave this in. I'm gonna hope he doesn't leave in the massive amount of dead air, so there's been a lot of problems with this Ixian place. She doesn't know the deal. Apparently someone's occupying it. Oh, we have a lot of guys, so we should be fine. Yeah, let's just prepare for war. Screw it. We're just gonna go to fight. You're welcome. Oh, yes, the necklace from the Duke. Yeah, we know a lot about court manners there. Yeah, a little embarrassing there, princess. I should have taught you better, I guess. Oh well. You're not gonna live very long anyway. You're gonna kill her. You're gonna be a horrible, warmongering, angry creature, so... let's take a look at this. Oh, we're depressed again. Story of her life. Let's get out this catsuit because it's kind of creepy, but we'll wear a uniform instead. Okay, I like this. This is hilarious. This is a little Napoleonic thing with a sword there. I'm good with this. I'm good with this little. And we want a war to be boosted a bit, so that'll work. We are better, and we can actually start learning economics again. So we can possibly get our crystal a little earlier than normal. So let's up our trade right now. See if that'll work. Alright, we've learned the smallest villages as central markets where people trade stuff. We're learning basic information about this medieval society. Yay. This is an education for both of us. Half a battalion of soldiers and a great deal of material to drive them out. We lost 687 soldiers. And I'm a little unhappy about that because, well... Okay, we need to talk to our father. Let's talk about politics. Your mother told the Duke of Mari and the Duchess of Hellas that it was their problem to short out themselves. Oh, should I have done that? Oh, way to cop out, Dad. Good job. Ah, still depressed. Stop being depressed. You're a warrior. Be a warrior. I'm gonna teach you production. Alright, we learned where to go fishing. That's good. And we need to feed the army. We learned how crop rotation works. If only we'd know that in real life. In modern day, I mean. I don't know what that is. Keithong. Sharp beast of an enormous golden cat, a sharp beak, and spikes on its back. What, did a manticore and a cockatrice have relations and just let the kid out there? Fantasy worlds. Yeah, because, you know, obviously the really weird, the cat monster's done it. Let's see here. So the traditional policies do nothing. What kind of fantasy world is this? Where are the adventurers? Yeah, that's what I just said. This princess is echoing me. Good job, Dad. Oh, this guy. The guy who wants to marry us. We're gonna see how old he is. Oh, man. Princess depressed. We're gonna have to fix that. Is there any way to make her more cheerful? Let's try to make myself less depressed. We're gonna go to the grove and let the peace of the ritual calm our heart. And we're still depressed. We're not being very efficient here, but well, who cares? Classes. We're gonna go with accounting and trade. We're gonna see if that'll work. Let's see. Druid. Okay, apparently druids are involved in economic process. Alright, we're getting better at trade, so we know where to trade with, and we know, let's see here. And we know where we are now, which is kind of important. So we are the most important location for trade. And we've unlocked a new outfit. Good stuff. Wait, this is the Duke? Eh. So he's flattering us. And we're really good at socials. Mutual beneficial relationship, union between us. You really don't, yeah. You'd think when the last person told you that, you'd know that. Politely decline? That wasn't gentle. No, it wasn't. Well, at least he put up with it. Alright, still depressed. Right, let's let the peace of the ritual calm our heart. Okay, what expression is this? Oh, that's what pressured is. I almost never get this. So we're better. Bonus to athletics and faith. Penalty to conversation, history, and economics. Yeah, because, you know, that wasn't what we were trying to learn. Thanks very much, game. Let's I don't know, let's just teach us military. Let's just teach us military at this point. Sorry, I just gotta check this. Whatever. Logistics and strategy, because that's gonna be important. I'm not sure if we're getting a military. Okay, we're learning that supply lines are kind of important. We're also learning that cavalry is kind of important, and military hierarchy is in communication is kind of an issue. Always good to know this stuff. Oh, and now we get to do the fun part. We get to be judge and judge and jury. Always great for the royal. Let's take that. Okay. Apparently somebody was poisoning someone else. Okay, so apparently there's a lot of drama involved in this, and revenge. Partial success on our internal affairs, which is something that actually happens. Let's execute her. Yeah, we should have trained up our archery. So, fortunately, our personal guards cut the woman up, and, you know, that's the execution. Yeah, start putting heads on pikes. So that's one death. One death for someone who is other than us. Let's visit the treasury. No, we're not good enough. But we're angry, and that's what we wanted, guys. We're better at weapons and military. And, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get our economic, we're gonna put our production, and we're gonna take a bit of military, we're gonna take strategy. Actually, let's make use of this. Let's up our swords a little bit. The main iron is mined in Sudbury, and here I thought that that nickel came from Sudbury. Different world. Oh well. Okay, well, at least we can sort of hold a sword. Yeah, if we knew about divination and falcons, we'd probably figure something out about that. Oh, it's someone else who wants money. Wants a hospital. Or would help you treat them faster. Yeah... It's always great to see what happens when you don't educate people in certain stuff. Oh well. C'est la vie. Let's just visit the treasury again. Let me in! Let me have the power! You stupid! Alright, just check our skills again. We are just gonna put into economics. We're just gonna put into economics on that. Let me just see if that outfit we got. Oh, we got a tuxedo. Oh my god. Yeah, we're going with this. We're gonna go with this. Better economics. Sounds fun to me. Let's economics this. Okay, cool. That sounds important. Oh, a festival. It's almost as if someone will probably want to kill you. Oh, and a friend when you went to school with. Okay, so more strange things. Crazy nobles. Bored children. Always fun. And, yeah, we're just gonna keep ourselves angry, I think. Will you let us in now? Okay, we're getting better, but they won't do it. So we're getting better. We're just gonna do the same thing as we did last time. and we can just click it to rapidly shoot through it. So I'm just gonna leave it here for a sec. If you guys want to read this and I'm going too fast, just pause the video. It works out pretty cool information, but you know, every once in a while you just want to speed through stuff. Okay, yo, now here's the festival. I'm gonna lead the parade. This is not gonna go badly. Man, he's happy about that. Just walking around. Can't wear a sword, that sucks. Okay, so it just was a normal thing, and I didn't actually impress anybody, but c'est la vie. Alright, let's make ourselves slightly less angry. Okay, we're willful again. This will up our, I think we're good enough for economics right now. I think that'll get us in, and this will actually get us better magic, so we'll just put a little bit into our intrigue, because it might be a little important pretty soon. Let's pump up internal affairs. Tell a little bit about our backstory of our universe. It's a nice universe. It's very generic fantasy, but it's nice to know a little bit about it. Come on. Alright, we're better. We know a little bit more. Alright, so we have to actually finish dressing and go down to a social gathering. This is gonna go great. She's gonna love this. Oh, I failed absolutely everything. Yeah, it's almost as it's... I don't envy you, princess. Okay, so first dance is with your dad. That's not going to be embarrassing at all. Alright, 3 eligible sons. Real politicking, yada yada yada. So you have to pick somebody... Someone your age, someone younger than you, someone older than you, someone already married, which will probably not send a political statement, and someone scandalous. Scandalous. Okay, so I approach the Duchess. Everyone is horrified. Unfortunately, you lose sight of you're supposed to and trip over your own feet. Oops, you didn't train in dancing. And everybody talks. This guy, I really don't like him. Okay, he's complimenting us. Okay, there's this Gweno person, young lady, only a month older than you, finally inheriting, youngest daughter, fierce sports person. Your other friend isn't the friend who lettered you before is not coming back. She's not coming out. So we'll see about this. And her parents are there. Okay, that's a little creepy. Your cousins aren't here, but your aunt and uncle are. Yeah, it would probably piss some people off, and because I didn't get my magic yet, I can't actually sense something. Something rather fun. Oh well. Well, that went out. That didn't get me killed. That's always good. Alright. And we'll go back to this. Alright, let's make ourselves less angry. Oh, wait, we were supposed to actually do the magic, aren't we? Oh boy. Oh well. Let's keep doing this. Just learn foreign intelligence. Pirates. Shamans. Oh, sorry about that. It's almost as if there's other people in this office with me, so sometimes I will refer to them. Alright, let's take a look here. Latest events of the domain. Him and his companion. Oh, wow. That's garish. Let's see, Dun dun dun. Oh. Wow, he moved on quick. We're not happy. Oh, and this is gonna be great. A social. thing. This is gonna work out so well. Let's just be completely blunt about it. Oh my god. Yeah. Wow. Wow, that's very anime. Alright. So now I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm sure. Well, then what are you doing with her, you stupid, stupid man? Everyone is crazy. Okay, I have to be aware of everything around it. Yeah, that's what I have agents for. Okay, what is my greatest concern? You know, I'm pretty... You know, to be perfectly frank, I think my nobles are pretty crazy, so I'm just gonna go with that right now. Alright, I'm gonna get this stupid... Oh, are you serious? Give me my freaking power, you... Duh. More economics. Whatever. Just cap it. Okay, good. Good. We know stuff. We know more stuff about druids, because apparently druids are involved in production. Alright, so we have to actually... Oh, we know... And we don't have enough economic knowledge despite training in it to understand it, to understand our taxes. Great job. Just raise it. More money's better. And we'll just hide it from everybody, because, you know, that's worked so well in real life. Yep. He just goes along with everything. Fine. You know what? Now can I have... Oh, it's accounting. I'm great at this game. Oh boy. Well, playing it as we play it, guys. Let's correct my mistake. Blunder, 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 blunder. Alright, more about accounting. Good stuff. Alright, somebody has... Yes, demons made you do it. You know, that actually might be an argument in a fantasy setting. They tried to shake me, your chains wrapped around her. I need a priestess bless me. Oh, maybe if we had our magic skill, we'd actually be able to do something with that. Yeah, he killed his wife. We're gonna execute him. You will be hanged in public. Okay, he went along with that. That went surprisingly better. Okay, now can I... Thank you. Thank you for the power that I wanted. Okay, but not too happy about everything, but, okay, fine. We'll, let's put ourselves in our A game. Let's put ourselves in our military suit, and we'll try a little bit more. Probably gonna have to take a stop on this little first look. I'm remembering this game. It's pretty fun. I'm having a lot of fun here. I'm sorry if it seems a little boring to watch. I mean, it's a visual novel style game, so it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more kind of implied and inferred. But you know, it's kind of a cool little game. It was only $10. And I really found it just engrossing to just try to play through and explore all the different trees and whatnot and see all this stuff. Like, we've managed to avoid dying. We've blundered a lot. We've pretty much come across as like the worst social princess ever. We're just tripping over ourselves. It's horrible. And we've learned all this military stuff that's only helped us a little bit. But we'll see how it goes. Soon enough, I'll probably make someone angry. And maybe I'll finish this playthrough at some time. We'll just play like, let's say we'll play one more round and just go through it. That should work. I want to give my military a little go because that's what I'm good at right now. Military. Logistics and Navy. That should be good. Alright, we notice... we know how to kind of manage our military now. We know how to deal with naval warfare. That's kind of important. Oh, and an unfortunate incident on the man we just sent to execute. Oh dear. Yeah, it might have been good to have magic when that happened. Oh dear, this is not going to help the future. But we got our gem, so let's go to our friend. Yeah, we got it. A little late, but we got it. Okay, we yell, illuminate. We're going to do it. Like, alright, let's do it. Our magical transformation thingy go. Yay. Okay, so we've basically ascended. And now we have our magical power, and I think that's a good place to just stop. We finally gained the ability to cast spells. And we're gonna need that, because I'm thinking things are gonna get really dicey after this. Now, we'll see if I can do a second half of it, a second playthrough of this. This is Alex Leach, and I'm gonna save it and let it go. Thanks for watching, and I hope you tune in next time.